All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Los Angeles Lakers Daily. My name is Jackson, and today we're talking Dennis Schroder possibly running it back with the Los Angeles Lakers. So yesterday on an Instagram post, he commented to LeBron James, maybe we run it back, something of sorts. I forget the exact wording, but it was like, hey, let's run it, like maybe we run it back. So Dennis Schroder, if you didn't know, was with the 2020-2021 Los Angeles Lakers. I think he's actually a pretty solid candidate. They lost in the first round to the Phoenix Suns that season. He doesn't have a defensive emphasis, but looking at what the Lakers could use right now, I still just don't really know how to feel about them as a roster as a whole. So, yeah, you want to improve on the defense, but I think with Anthony Davis hopefully healthy, he's the main reason the Lakers struggled so much defensively last year, is because he just wasn't on the court much, and when he was, it was very inconsistent. You couldn't get in a groove. Your team just couldn't click at the right times because it was a new roster every freaking game day. So Schroder that season played and started in 61 games for the Lakers, put up 15.4 points per game, about 6 assists, 3.5 rebounds, a little more than a steal a game. He is fine on the defensive end. I think he's fine on the defensive end. He's a career 34% three-point shooter. He's not the best defender, but he's not like a Tyler Hero where you're going to literally just take advantage of him essentially being unplayable. Dennis Schroder isn't unplayable in the playoffs because of his defense. When he was with the Lakers, he saw very similar stats, just lower shooting percentages in the 6 games that they lost to the Phoenix Suns in. So you look back, I don't see it as an issue. Dennis Schroder actually even 1 year with Atlanta dropped 25 and 8 with 43% three-point shooting in just 6 games, lost in round 1 that year. So Dennis Schroder, to me, I think he is money. I would like Mike Conley. I think the Lakers, if you're going to trade, here's my current ideal situation is if you're going to do a trade with, say, the Pacers for Russell Westbrook, you try and get Miles Turner and Buddy Hield and TJ McConnell back, and then I would send out you can even send them THT, Kendrick Nunn, to try and sweeten up the deal, which you might have to do both of those, and like a first-round draft pick. However you can get Miles Turner, TJ McConnell, and Buddy Hield onto the Lakers, assemble that package, and then go out and sign a guy like Dennis Schroder, go out and sign not necessarily Blake Griffin, but there's plenty of guys out there still on the free agent market. It's led by Colin Sexton, but you got Trez, you got Melo, who apparently the Lakers have been re-talking. You got Hassan Whiteside, Eric Bledsoe, Frank Jackson, Eric Paschall, DeMarcus Cousins, Dwight Howard, Boogie. I just said Boogie. Jeremy Lamb, Lou Williams. There's still a good amount of free agents out there, and my best guess is that is because essentially there's a stalemate going on. We had free agency, everything kind of got done in one day, and my reasoning to that would be just as simple as the money's changing next season. We're probably going into a lockout. The CBA is going into effect. I think teams are valuing continuity right now so that financially and roster-wise, they can stay as flexible as possible for as crazy as an offseason and draft that we're going to have next year, which apparently is the best in the last 10 years at least. So let me know what you guys think about the Lakers bringing Schroder back on a 1-year prove-it contract. That's it for today. Like button, sub button. Peace.